Hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Sagittarius. I'm Julia Mikas.
And I'm Jamie Kale Miller. Well, hey, Sag, I've got some things to tell you about money and career. There is a Ceres retrograde going to begin this month, and that always throws us into a bit of a tizzy financially. Ceres is the asteroid goddess to do with money, wealth building, financial security, abundance, also scarcity, because those are two sides of the same coin. And Ceres is going retrograde in Capricorn in your second house. Now, the good news about this is that Ceres loves to be in the second house. She feels very at home there. And so, but because she's in Capricorn, she is going to be, making you do some work to clean up any ways that you've been disorganized about your finances or, just haven't really had a plan. So Ceres is going to go retrograde mid-month here in May, and then will be retrograde until late August. And really, we're all going to be going through this together, but some people are going to feel it more than others or in most particular ways. And for you, it's pretty purely financial. It's not necessarily so mixed up with, monies that you share with a partner, for example. So I think that's good news. Now, Saturn, which is the planet to do with career and authority, is going to be working with Ceres very much this month in two ways. One is Saturn rules the sign Ceres is traveling through, which is Capricorn. So Saturn is giving Ceres some orders, be more professional in how you handle your money, be more of an executor of your estate rather than just sort of like, letting it drift along without any real guidance. And Saturn is sextiling Ceres this month. So Saturn is going to be providing help and support. And there are other moments this month in which that support is going to come as well. Most particularly during the full moon in Taurus, which lands in your sixth house, which is a house of work. So let me just delve into this momentarily. The sixth house is a house of work, health, and service, and it's really busy and active this month. The full moon is one of the first things that happens here. A lot of planets are here at the beginning of the month, so lots of activity and stuff going on for you in the house of the job. This pertains to how you conduct yourself at work, your work environment, and how you set up your work environment to be as productive as possible so that you can bring value and be compensated for it. So the full moon during May 6th to 7th is going to bring a lot of attention and enable you to plant some new seeds of new beginnings in your job, in your work environment. And that also brings lovely, lovely support to the Ceres work that's going on in a little bit more of the background. So then a little bit later in the month, Venus moves into Taurus and is trining that Ceres also, bringing her own form of support. And from your sixth house, Venus, which is a very social and very friendly planet, is bringing you some charm in your workplace. So people, relating better with you and you relating better with people. And so Venus moving through your sixth house is a really great time to strengthen work relationships. And that's going on really for much of the month. But May 12th to 16th in particular, it's going to again support those financial projects that are going on. And then the final bit of support is going to come from Mercury, which is traveling through the sixth house too, and helping you get more organized in your logistics and your systems and your workflows. And then Mercury is going to be harmonizing with Ceres very much during May 26th to 29th. So much support for these wonderful, financial growth processes that are going to be going on through August. Julia, what's up with relationships for the Sages out there?
Well, Sagittarius, sort of coming up later in the month, the sun is moving into your seventh, which is the big relationship house for you. Venus is moving in there too by the 23rd. So towards the end of the month, there's going to be a really big focus on your partner or maybe on dating so that you could meet your next partner, having these two things happen. Now, in general, I do want to mention that there's a very special day happening for you on May 23rd because Venus is going to conjoin the sun in Gemini during a full moon in Sagittarius. So this full moon is really going to affect you personally. It's happening in your first house of self, and it's straddling the seventh house of relationship too. And also Jupiter is sextiling Neptune, bringing a lot of idealism and a lot of spiritual growth into the mix. So this is a really radiant and persuasive time for you. It's really important to do something special that day, and just it might be a wonderful sort of time to enjoy your relationships in general.
Find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.